Hey y'all, I'm Grady and welcome to Uncle Sweetie's Modelworks. Here you're going to find curated kits, my unfiltered opinions, and yes, the occasional boneheaded blunder. If it's unique, rare, or just plain cool, it might end up here sooner or later, and I am definitely going to build it. Eventually. Or at least I'm going to think really hard about it. This video is my entry into the Gasser and Street Freak group build, hosted by Jeff at the Bearded Guy. Is it the Bearded Guy Jeff Lawless channel? I think so. Anyway, Bearded Guy Jeff Lawless, we know who he is, and if not, I'll have the tag in the description and whatever. The kit I'm going to build is the AMT 57 Chevy Corvette Gasser. I figured, what better way to make sure the car qualified than to have the build name in the kit name. So, I have built this kit once before, many, many, many years ago. Gave it a custom paint job, almost like the one that's on the box art. This is a flip nose vehicle. I love the engine sticking out of the hood. I am probably going to try to do a little better than... Yeah. So, the kits I've built in the last 2 years, there's 2 of them. And before that was probably 20 years since I built a kit. And in my new building journey, I'm trying to add a step or a skill or a new paint process or something every time I build a kit. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. And I'm just going to go through the kit real quick for you guys. Jeff specified unstarted. This is unstarted. It is primed. I asked him. He said that's fine. So this has, like I said, it is a flip nose. I don't know what this stuff is in the middle, but this is the body. Nice looking little old Corvette. What do we got here? Some engine parts. I think that may be some lake pipes. I think I may use those. And I'm going to do this here because I don't want to edit a video, like go to the bench and do these across a cutting mat, and then take the time to edit and render. And yeah, no, not this time. Not today. not today, Satan. Not today. Alright, so we've got a rear end there. We've got... looks like some maybe header parts up here, some suspension parts, engine block, firewall. This is part of the flip nose. And like I said, this is unstarted. Chassis. Man, I'm fumbly fingers today, huh? Interior tub. I should have... And I had planned on putting all this stuff back in the box with the lid, but I didn't do that. Engine belts, fan shroud. Is that part of the chassis pan somewhere? Engine parts, a couple of different steering wheels. If you want you can do roadster or you can do hardtop. Hood, dash, wheel parts. You can actually do it as a convertible too. There's a little convertible top. I haven't made those decisions yet. You got glass, and you got chrome. Chrome looks pretty decent. It's kind of overdone and looks like it's a little flashy, but whatever. And what else we got? We have... And you don't have... I suppose you have an option to maybe not build it as a gasser, but the only tires I've got in here are the slicks and the regular fronts. And instructions, decals. I don't know if I'm going to use the decals or not. Probably not. My plan is... I saw somebody call it the Corvette Tuxedo paint job. Let's see if we've got this here. No, I'll use the box cover. So the Tuxedo Corvette would be black with white indents, which is what I'm going to do, just like the box art, but black car. And what I want to do is like a burgundy deep red interior. And yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully do some little detailing on it. What do I have left on this build? 3 months. You said December 1st, so September, October, November. Yep, pretty much. All right. That's that. That's my entry into the Gasser and Street Freak. I still can't say that right. I cut the video off once. Gasser and Street Freak group build, hosted by Jeff at the model guy, the bearded guy Jeff Lawless channel. And that's all I've got for this video. So that brings me to the question of the day. And today that question is, if you could build any dream kit that does not exist yet, what would it be and why? I have... Actually, the list gets longer and longer of the kits that I would like to see that we don't have. 2 of them for me are the Jeep, I don't know what you call it, but the 4-door Jeep Wrangler, and the Mercedes G-Wagon. And I know that you can get every so often a model of one of the first G-Wagons, but I want the modern, the current version, fully decked. Not necessarily off-road ready, but we could do off-road ready. What is it? The G550 specifically is the one that I would like to see a kit of. Just because the vehicles are... The Jeep's not that unusual. The G550 is. Just different stuff. I'm... Not that I'm building anything much, but obviously I'm collecting a whole lot. And me personally, I've gotten kind of, I don't want to say burnt out, but jaded on muscle cars, custom cars from the 32s and the 40s and the 50s and all that stuff. Pickup trucks. I like unique things. And even even a lot of the stuff that Round 2, Revell, a lot of these companies are releasing, re-releasing, even some of the new tooling stuff. It's like, meh. So I think that's why I've veered off into like wide body JDM cars and things like that. So that's the question. If you could build any dream kit that does not yet exist, what would it be and why? And where am I at? 8:30. I got one more. A boat tail riv. A boat tail riv. Revel, Round 2, Tamiya, whoever. Boat tail riv. Why? Because the boat tail riv is one of the most badass looking cars ever made. Ever made. I had a neighbor that had one when I was young, and it was just so cool because it was so different and unique. Anyway, that's it for me. If you want more of my curated shenanigans, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I promise you it's not only going to hurt a little bit. And remember, take care of yourself, take care of each other. I'll see you next time. Peace out.